I posted a short on TikTok not too long ago, and it was all about why women weaponize sex. And I'm inspired to do this video because one of the women that commented on the video said, "This is why women weaponize sex." And I thought, this is pretty powerful, actually. So I want to share from a woman's perspective why they weaponize sex to maybe have you guys think about it and have more compassion to women if they are, in fact, weaponizing sex. And that's what I'm going to cover in this video. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm a Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. But first, I created a free ebook and a free audiobook on how to be better with dating younger women. You can click on the link in the description. And I'm starting group coaching calls every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. This is a subscription for the low price of $20 per month. That's basically $5 a week if you attend every session every week. So also check that out in the same link. All right, let's get into this video. So as I mentioned, a woman commented on the short that I posted on TikTok on why women weaponize sex. And her comment actually hit me pretty hard because I was just thinking, this explains a lot. So I'm going to say what she said. This is what she said. She said, women weaponize sex because that's all they have. And that really resonated with me. So I'm hoping that by the time I finish this video, you have more compassion for women around this. And I've spoken about this topic before and why they weaponize sex and all these things. But I decided to do some research around this, and it's given me a different perspective, okay, from how women are feeling. So this is why women weaponize sex. Well, women are ultimately powerless against men. Why? Well, because men are superior. When you think of superior, how men are superior, well, I'm going to cite some examples here, and I made some notes. Men are superior in strength. That's pretty damn obvious. Men are superior in speed. This is how much faster men are, to make my point, is the fastest woman in the world couldn't even qualify in the Olympics to get to the next stage. Maybe one heat she could qualify to the next. But this is the fastest woman in the world, and she could barely qualify in the first heat against 100-meter sprinters of men. That's how much faster men are, okay? So men are faster. Men have more money. Again, I researched all of this, save you the time. Out of the 1,000 billionaires in the world, guess how many of those billionaires are women? And I know you might be thinking, yeah, well, most of those women got their money from a divorce. Maybe. But out of the 1,000 billionaires in the world, there are only 13% are women. So men have more money and are superior with money. Men are also superior in intelligence. Most of the geniuses in the world are men. There's debating that. Most of the geniuses in the world are men. In fact, to prove my point, if you look at the most significant inventions in the world, in the last 50 years, women have basically invented nothing. Okay? Now I'm being a little sarcastic about that, but at best they've invented Kevlar. They didn't invent Wi-Fi. They invented some other thing that has to do with Wi-Fi. But when you look in the last 50 years, what are the most significant 10 inventions that women have invented versus what men have invented? Men have invented everything when you think about it. Everything you think of, men have invented. From cars, buildings, windows, drywall, machinery, heating, cooling, food production, everything basically has been invented by a man. So men are superior in intelligence, okay? But caveat, there's more stupid men than there are stupid women, okay, statistically. So there's that side. All right. Also just taking a look at my note here. Leadership. Men are superior leaders. To prove my point, The Fortune 1000, the top 1,000 biggest companies in the world, how many do you think have women CEOs? Well, the answer is 3%. 3% of the Fortune 1000 are women. Now, again, you might be thinking, well, it's because of discrimination and blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Women have been in the workplace for 50, 60 years, and the best of the best makes it to the CEO position. And clearly, men are superior when it comes to leadership. Like 3% is pretty small, okay, of the Fortune 1000. That is like that. So men are superior when it comes to leadership. And one last thing, men are superior when it comes to art. Painting, as an example. I researched this. Imagine this. In the last 700 years, 700 years, the top 100 painters, artists, painters, right? I'm not talking sculptures, and there's all these layers of what is art. I'm talking painters. The top 100 painters in the last 700 years, guess how many of those are women? 12. So only 12% of the top 100 painters in the last 700 years are women. So men are even superior when it comes to painting. So this is my point, that women are powerless against men because men are superior in many, many areas of life, okay? Ultimately, women are the weaker species. They also have generational trauma. This is actually a real thing. They're thinking of the things that their grandmother, their great great grandmother, great 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 grandmother all had to deal with respect to men. All right, throughout history, men have weaponized the vote. Maybe not so much now, but this is a thing. Men have weaponized the laws. That is definitely a thing. Men have weaponized the workplace. Oh, that is definitely a thing. And the list goes on and on. So my point in this video is that just I encourage you guys to have a little more compassion. And I was impacted by this comment, and I thought, okay, I need to have more compassion for women who are weaponizing sex, because at the end of the day, that's all they have. All right. Thanks for watching. I encourage you to drop some comments and let me know what you think about this, and we will see you next time.